Princess Diana died in a Paris tunnel automobile accident 20 years ago. Diana and Charles' wedding was one of the most talked about in royal history. A gorgeous wedding became one of the ugliest royal breakups ever. Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles ended your marriage? We were 3 in this marriage, when they split. People disagreed on who caused the union's difficulties. Their marriage is now better understood. Why did this royal family split? Whose fault? Prince Charles or Princess Diana? Join us as we investigate disturbing new union marriage and breakup facts. The world doesn't know enough about life and health waste, separation and divorce. The 1981 wedding of Lady Diana Spencer and Prince Charles was broadcast worldwide. It was a fairy tale come true. From birth to finale, this marriage was filled of love, betrayal, and grief. This transformed the British royal family forever. They split 11 years after this significant day. One of the most publicized royal divorces ever occurred while they were married. Between 1992 and 1996, when the divorce was formalized, the royal couple's tensions were revealed. Princess Diana revealed disturbing details about her marriage to King Charles in a 1995 BBC interview. It's feeling hopeless and untalented. Already difficult, it got worse. The BBC still considers that conversation the most famous. Stay tuned for details. British journalist Martin Bashir held a tough interview. Princess Diana stated stunning things about her marriage to Prince Charles when she spoke at length. She discussed her marriage to Prince Charles from the outset and how much she wanted it to work after her parents' divorce. Being foisted upon a young woman to marry a future king comes with many duties. As a child, she lived a tranquil life, but now cameras follow her everywhere. Princess Diana claimed she was overwhelmed. After learning she was pregnant with William, she felt better since she had something else to focus about. Birthing Prince Williams and Prince Harry was one of their happiest days. Prince Williams was born June 21st, 1982. Happy day. From birth, he was destined to rule. Princess Diana, 20, struggled with being pregnant so early while being extensively observed by the media. Even though she was young and stressed by royal life, she wanted to violate royal parenting traditions. She wanted to give her children the love and normalcy Charles lacked. The royal pair had a decent chance at a long marriage. Prince Charles was active in his wife's pregnancy and birth and stayed with her. He showed his wife how much he loved and supported her by acknowledging how odd giving birth is. He also ignored his fatherly duties when his son was born. Charles attended the birth at St. Mary's Hospital in London against royal protocol. Diana appreciated his aid throughout the birth, and their joy at having their first child temporarily bridged their emotional divide. After giving birth, she developed severe postpartum depression, which made her appear unsteady and psychologically unstable. Self-harm darkened this misery, but the worst was yet to come. Princess Diana realized her husband's closeness to his longtime pal wasn't for fun. Princess Diana knew Prince Charles was seeing Camilla Parker Bowles, but she and everyone else thought it was done. She had no idea the friendship would survive through marriage. Diana became angry when she heard Charles had never stopped admiring Camilla. In the famous interview, Princess Diana indicated there were 3 of them in the marriage, indicating her mental health was deteriorating. She left because it was busy. So much was wrong that it was overwhelming. Because she wanted her marriage to improve, she worked hard to exhibit her pleasant side. Many witnessed Diana's frail side for the first time in the BBC interview. It was unusual for the royal family. She also doesn't think her husband has loved and embraced her entirely or that she would have been queen. Women may struggle with the agony of a failed marriage and deception. About 23 million Brits watched the conversation. 200 million people from 100 nations were expected to watch. The show increased power demand by 1,000 MW for the UK national grid due to heavy viewership. Greatest interview ever. Princess Diana was outstanding at standing up for herself, even when Charles cheated on her with another lady and other marriage issues. Diana claims she approached Camilla at Annabelle Elliott's party to preserve their dying marriage. Annabelle extended her an invite out of courtesy, but no one anticipated she would show up because Camilla would be there. She arrived to everyone's amazement. She called what she did that night her boldest act in her marriage. The room quieted as she entered. Many astonished guests whispered her name as she entered. It felt like stress was building, but she didn't care. She dominated the place like it was hers. She noticed her husband, Prince Charles, was missing after some time during the gathering. Camilla disappeared, which was odd. She and her guardians searched for them. They found the prince and Camilla conversing on a couch in the basement of this property. Diana was done. She bravely told Camilla about her affair with Prince Charles for the first time since discovering it. Everyone gazed at them and stopped chatting. Camilla also seemed eager for a fight. She reacted swiftly, hinting the affair would continue despite Diana's knowledge. Princess Diana was stunned to silence, knowing this was it. A divorce was imminent. Prince Charles' affair garnered notice, but Princess Diana wasn't always a nice companion. In a brief US video, she admitted to having indiscretions while married to Prince Charles. Men like Barry Manicky were close to her. Royal Protection Squad policeman Barry. He was in charge of walking Diana. Barry helped Princess Diana live at home, she said. Princess Diana said her closeness to Barry made her desire to leave the palace's tension. Tragically, Barry Manicky perished in a 1987 vehicle accident. It was not an accident when he died. Princess Diana said Barry Manicky's death was not accidental in the video. She said he was expelled. This individual died how? Mr. Manicky's death is being investigated again because of the footage. Diana frequently visited his ashes and placed flowers there to remember him. Princess Diana also had an affair with James Hewitt while married to Prince Charles. Hewitt called his relationship with Diana love. In Love and War, he stated, "Only one thing went wrong. We fell in love. They met on Hewitt and Diana's path." Hazel West, Diana's maid of honor, hosted a 1986 celebration. They were first fascinated, but soon fell in love after teaching the princess to ride. A few months later, the press discovered their romance. They reportedly dated from 1986 until 1991. Affair ensued after their 1986 to 1991 breakup. Even while Hewitt was in the Persian Gulf War, they exchanged love emails. Diana confirmed the relationship when asked. They likely split following the Persian Gulf War. Long-standing rumors circulated regarding that connection. Could James Hewitt be Diana's son Harry's father? Since the incident broke, many have wondered what happened. The similarity between Prince Harry and James Hewitt prompted this question. Both have red hair. Prince Harry eventually settled things in Spare, his autobiography. He attributed it to sadism and Major Hewitt's red hair. Tabloid readers adored the idea that Prince Charles' youngest son was not his. Apparently, Hewitt and Diana didn't meet again until after Prince Harry was born. On September 15, 1984, Prince Harry was born, another significant event in the royal couple's life. However, it revealed long-standing marital issues. Princess Diana hoped her second pregnancy would bring her and Prince Charles closer, but it highlighted their differences. His reaction to Harry's arrival was oddly subdued. Charles appeared saddened when he learned Harry was a boy, according to various sources. In addition, he insulted Princess Diana's family by saying Harry inherited qualities from his mother, such as red hair. Diana felt alone and emotionally ignored by this answer, which devastated her within the marriage. Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage and divorce was one of the saddest occasions in British royal history. Not meeting norms, emotional remoteness, and deep sadness are the themes. Many are surprised that their marriage didn't start this way. Interesting that their love story was fairy tale-like. They met how? 1977 story beginning. The energetic 16-year-old Lady Diana Spencer was visiting her family's stately Althorpe mansion. Prince Charles, 29, was dating her sister Lady Sarah Spencer when she met him. She had a brief connection with her sister Lady Sarah. Sarah believed they were mismatched. She stated she would never marry Prince Charles, regardless of his status. While a teenager, Diana witnessed Charles interact with Sarah. Sarah's charm, humor, and youth impressed the prince. Charles liked Diana because she was calm and honest. "I went public 12 years ago knowing what I was doing." Sarah soon spotted the connection and connected them. Diana didn't appear intimidated by his reputation. She treated him like everyone else. It attracted him to her. Life altered for Diana after the meeting. She loved Charles, a worldlier and older man. She thought he was the only man who would never leave her. She was wrong. Prince Charles lost touch with Princess Diana's sisters after his breakup with Sarah. He dated Camilla Parker Bowles intermittently. Things didn't work out when Charles proposed to her in the early 1970s after dating her. Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles after dating him on and off. Camilla also faced opposition from the royal family. She didn't suit Prince Charles, who could become king. After Charles and Camilla split, she married Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973. An event in 1980 reminded Prince Charles of Princess Diana. After losing a key person, he broke up with his girlfriend. His teacher and great-uncle, Lord Louis Mountbatten, had died. He admired this man as a father. He greatly influenced his life and ideas. She apologized for his loss. After the loss, they became close, and Princess Diana helped him cope. That started their relationship. Despite their age difference, Princess Diana and Prince Charles shared many similarities that helped them get along. Dance and opera were their passions. Their love of music and culture helped Diana dance as a child. Closed their age gap. Music is amazing and sounds great there. The fact that Diana was hilarious also pulled them together. Charles liked her because she was happy and lively. Charles was raised in a conventional household and learned how to behave as king. He found equilibrium in Diana's delight. Both liked sports and visiting the outdoors, so they met safely. When Charles and Princess Diana began dating seriously, everyone expected a fairy tale. Even in the beginning, little contrasts in their personalities and standards suggested they might not get along. Charles enjoyed contemplating himself and intellectual matters. However, Princess Diana wanted emotional safety and connection. They weren't impossible to overcome, but they took work and understanding, which may have been lost in the public's attention on their relationship. Phone calls were common while dating. Charles proposed after only 13 meetings. It was uneasy when the proposal was made. It lacked the warmth and energy of a pleasant celebration. Diana accepted because the situation was severe and saw it as a step toward becoming a princess. Charles thought the proposal was about responsibility and love. Everyone knew the joyful couple was getting married. However, Princess Diana still doubted their love. An interview shortly after their engagement struck out to her. The reporter asked the pair a hard question. "Seeing someone?" Princess Diana cheerfully replied, "Of course we are." Prince Charles' response startled her. He responded in a way Princess Diana didn't expect from her future husband. He replied, "Whatever love means." Prince Charles and Princess Diana experienced many emotions during their engagement. The couple ignored these details when planning their wedding. In public, they were called the perfect royal couple. Because Diana was so gorgeous and personable, the press created a fairy tale love story, contributing to the tale of a young, innocent maiden whisked away by a lovely prince. Hidden signals showed their relationship was deteriorating. They connected sometimes, but professional stress and public scrutiny strengthened their bond. Prince Charles and Lady Diana spent their married in St. Paul's Cathedral 6 months after their engagement in a lavish royal wedding. The wedding remains one of the most memorable royal weddings. About 750 million people watched it on TV worldwide. Public and private issues plagued their first several years of marriage. Princess Diana became a hands-on mother when William was born, stating that she didn't want her son to follow family rules. She was unique among royal moms because she breastfed and participated in William's early milestones. She had to be involved in her child's life from his first steps to his early education. Charles helped, but he was often preoccupied with royal duties and personal interests. His connection with Camilla Parker Bowles tarnished his marriage. Diana felt like a loving mother again when Harry was born. She adored both sons and wanted to offer them a safe and loving environment. She took them to theme parks and made them wait in line at McDonald's to experience life outside the royal bubble. Diana built personal relationships with her children to break her emotional distance from royal norms. Charles, meanwhile, focused on his royal duties and seemed removed from his lads' daily lives, but he loved for them. His royal upbringing affected his behavior, which clashed with Diana's more hands-on, caring parenting. No matter how poignant and uniting the birth of their 2 kids was, Charles and Diana were still fighting. Camilla's friendship with Charles hampered their marriage. Princess Diana was killed in a Paris vehicle accident on August 31st, 1997. When she died, her English and international fans were devastated, received much criticism after her death. His friendship with Camilla Parker Bowles ignited new fury. After their mother died, Prince Charles raised his teenage sons. His affection for Camilla never faded. After improving his public image, Prince Charles quietly pulled Camilla back into the public eye, first as his close friend and subsequently as his wife. Prince Charles and Lady Camilla married in a simple Windsor Guildhall civil ceremony in 2005. Romantic issues plagued his marriage to Princess Diana for years. While she didn't attend the event, Queen Elizabeth II hosted a banquet in solidarity. This was done to commemorate Diana and make Camilla Duchess of Cornwall instead of Princess of Wales. People adore Duchess Camilla because she helps others. Death of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022. Camilla became queen consort after Charles became king. Diana's legacy continued after her tragic marriage. She was the people's princess because she helped and connected with others. She became one of the 20th century's most loved people after her tragic demise. Do you think Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage could have survived without his relationships with Lady Camilla? Write your answers, ideas, and feelings here. If you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more such videos. Also, click the next video. You'll enjoy.